Good morning, everyone. This is Tina, and this is your message of the day. And this comes to you on the day of Tuesday, March the 5th, 2024. And as this date comes, you might be all over the place mentally, emotionally, thinking what is important, where are my priorities, what should my priorities be? I mean, it's like a whole bubbling inferno of activity within you. Trust that, and just to calm it down, first of all, take a few deep breaths in. And for the more sensitive, if you're just too excited, just ask for balance more than ever. Just for the white light to just come and calm down the chakras so that you can just think and understand what your priorities should be. And also, for the more sensitive, don't be quick to react to the moment. What does that mean? Meaning that if it's like something too difficult comes forward, or a decision is asked of you and you're not ready for it, or you're procrastinating on something, or you're blaming someone or your own self, all that drama, again, ask for the white light to literally come into one of your hands and become a bowl of light for you, a bowl of calm activity, you can say, where you can just focus your mind. And it can also take on the shape of any divine one that you believe in. The goddess, the ascended master, the angelic force, Reiki, symbol, all of the above together, as if like you're being held. And you are being held. You're being helped. You're being guided. You're renewing literally yourself. That's really what the card even of the day says. Renewal of what? Of the real you. You've lost that somewhere, or you've given up, or you think your problems are your identity and you identify yourself as such. Instead of saying I am that I am, you say I am dealing with mental issues. I'm dealing with a stomach that hurts. I'm dealing with bills that I can't pay. I'm dealing with. That is not you. That are your problems being identified. You need to go back and remember that you were created for a purpose. Now, again, you say this lofty purpose that I'm supposed to have. I'm not a teacher. I'm not a master. I'm not a healer. I'm just even trying to get my car from one side of the road to the other side of the road. You are a parent? Yes, you are. A parent of what? A parent of goodness, not just a child. But to be the parent of a child on earth is a huge, huge task, and you've taken that on. Be proud of yourself. So find reasons to be proud of yourself too this day. How much you bring to this planet. What it is that you do that no one else can do. And you say, oh, there's so many parents on earth, but not like you. The unique expression of parenthood through you, or a teacher, or a mother, or a wife, is you alone. That's the renewal. Because what he's writing down, which seems to be in this feather and all that, it's like, oh, this is all esoteric and it's lovely. It's Santa writing down a list of wishes and prayers and affirmations that just sit there somewhere in heaven, but they have nothing to do with my everyday. I'm still having a headache. No. This is saying that sit down for a moment. Remember what is important to you. If you have to write it down and you like that process, go ahead. But you have to just speak it, or even sing it through music or symbolic meditation. What is symbolic meditation? Where in the meditation, you pay attention to the colors, the trees, who are the ascended masters who come forward, what strikes you as important. That's symbolic meditation. You don't have to direct that. Again, your higher self and your angels and all the divine ones surrounding you will decide what is your priority and what is important for you. So don't put too much of a baggage on your back. What did not work for you in the past, even if you don't remember it, Say, I feel like I'm still carrying something, or I'm still carrying resentment towards this particular situation, towards this particular person, way of functioning. Don't even try to understand it or analyze it. Just be aware that it does not work for you anymore, and it's come to your attention for a reason, to be cleared, to be transmuted and changed at this time. That's what the word renewal literally means. You're pushing aside waking up every day and going to sleep every night with resentment and negativity and anger and blame. It doesn't work for you, right? What service does it serve for you in your life? Nothing. It's a dead energy, right? It's not working for you anymore. Today, literally, there's sparkles, bubbles of love falling down on the planet. How you choose to receive that ball and how you identify it and what form and method you use, it's totally up to you, but your heart will recognize this. I choose to receive the holy chi ball of light. And then you go ahead with however you want to do that. Because see, there's also a fairy right next to this great master here, dropping down that ball, you can say, and coming as an image that you can see. You can look at her even and ask her, help me with this process. And who is this master? Does he have a name? Usually we're given names, right? That he belongs to the Ascended Masters, or he works with the angelic forces, or as part of the Akashic spaces. This time, this master is literally who you choose him to be. He's come from the Akashic spaces, but he will become as you wish him to be. So there's no formal name that he carries. And if you manage to get a name, that means you're still filled with trust and faith in the universe and the universal laws and how the universe functions. And you will do it. You will go forward. You will only go forward. You cannot fail in this process, dear one. You can even choose a holy color from what he is wearing. Red or green or even brown to connect back to the earth again. Again, totally up to you. There is no particular method here. It's just asking you to just sit down for a moment and just think about what is important to you. And even as the pen touches the paper, don't have a plan of action. Just think about it. Let it flow. Then ask for action. What purpose this serves for you. So you are not just randomly doing something that is meaningless in that sense. It has meaning. It's come to you for a reason. Maybe you have to help someone else. Or both. While you're helping someone else, you discover the larger life purpose that you're stepping into. But don't hold back and don't sit there and analyze too much. Because see the words carefully this day. Review the past and the present. Now, to some, this might not make sense. So you can plan a bright new future. What does plan a bright new future mean? If I'm doing all this analysis, I've just been told not to do analysis. Isn't that analysis? If you review the past, you will remove what no longer works for you, what we just discussed about. That bubble, the spray that is coming forward, decide, use it, surrender it back again to the Akashic spaces, and transmute it, change it. That's where you're reviewing your past. And when you come to the present moment, of course, the drama that is surrounding you, what you are perhaps inviting to your own self, to beliefs, to systems that no longer work for you, patterns, also reaction. Your chakra points will be a very good ally, you can say, for this. And angelic forces. You don't have to do any of this alone, and nor do you have to get tired. You're like, oh my gosh, I go to a workspace, now what do I do? All this analysis that is being asked for. Just look at this master, as I go through my day. Make this as practical as possible and easy, so that my pen, even if it's being used for business purposes, can be used for other purposes side by side. And that's really coexisting, dear one, with God, partnership. Nobody gets actually the luxury, you can say, of being a master like that. You just sit up there in the mountains and do nothing more. So be grateful. Gratitude. Go for it, whatever you're getting, even through grocery shopping, cleaning your home. You're cleaning more than your home. Not just your physical home, but your etheric home. You're cleaning that. And of course, your bright new future will come forward. Why? Because you're not choosing to live complaining or bitter or feeling limited or not choosing to receive the blessings that want to come to you when there are so many divine forces around him helping. There are helpers and helpers and helpers. It's like you have your door closed most of the time. Today, when you say that I choose to receive, you're inviting, you're attracting. And that law of attraction, immediately it'll go to work in the Akashic spaces for you. Manifestation, prayer, invocation, meditation. Engage in all that you can. Be excited about it. Be as creative as you can about it, because if you see he's creative, he's got paper right on his lap. So enjoy the process. Don't make it again a tedious ritual. That's also what we run away from. Oh, I have to do so much. I don't want to do all that. Don't remember the steps. Just enjoy. The more you smile on purpose, the more reasons you will get to smile and methods to smile, you can say. It'll come through your heart. That rabbit, you might say, what does rabbit have to do with anything? It's your connection to the elementals and to the animal kingdom, to nature. And what purpose will that serve? Abundance. Again, practicality. Feeling abundant here and now. The rabbit does not wait. He just hops along wherever he needs to go. Be like that with him. That quantum leap forward, you'll take it naturally. And you will not have to be impatient about anything. Throw aside impatience too. When you have so many divine ones helping you, focus more on receiving than complaining and giving up. Giving up also takes energy. Why give up when you can plan a bright new future? Now you're saying when you say plan a bright new future, that means details. I have to come up with them. No, you have to enjoy the process. That's why all those imps are right next to him. Imps are full of playfulness. That's why you're being told to do everything with a playful attitude. Joyful, enjoying it, laughing as much as possible. Song, prayer, invocation. Enjoyment, however you define it. Some people enjoy dancing, others enjoy singing, others enjoy drawing, even food. Whatever it is that you find. And understanding your life purpose, see how it flows after that? It'll be easy. That's what I'm supposed to do, and that's what I'm supposed to express myself as. Maybe it's a writer, maybe it's a embroidery artist. I just came up with that for you today. We never speak about that. That is not thought as a life purpose. Life purpose, usually this word, first of all, define it for yourself. What do you think life purpose is? Is it supposed to be a great teacher of the light, a great spiritual yogi, or a person giving healing? And that's it? Others don't have life purpose. Doctors very much have life purpose. We're physically alive because of them. Teachers, they're literally educating and bringing forward new life on earth. What teachers? All forms of teachers. Preschool teachers, teachers in universities, teachers, of course, who are spiritual teachers, online teachers. Honor them. They're important. They're needed here. Grocery store clerks. That is a life purpose. They're running daily life. It would not be possible. Bankers and banks, people in finances. So write down maybe even 6 to 7 different forms of life purpose and see which one resonates with you. Your purpose and your path and how you need to achieve that will all become apparent, easy to understand. And now you might say, but you're telling me about being a teacher and I want to be a teacher, but I'm certain age. Then the divine ones will find a way for you to express yourself as you are here and now. What practically works for you? Yes, you might have financial concerns. How do you solve that while you find your life purpose and blend both things together? That maybe you're learning, you're finding your expression, and the finances are also solving themselves on the side, and you're able to actually sleep and put food on the table. It's all going forward. It's exciting, right? So you don't see him getting worried. He's just focused on what he needs to do. And think of this feather that he has in his hand, the pen, as your divine force, your divine helpers from all realms, not just the Fae. Your angelic forces, the guardian angels that hold you close, the divine ones you believe in, the Akashic spaces, the elementals, of course, because they're right here, the goddesses and divine feminine. And then if you see also, you might wonder why that is. There's a bird sitting on one of his palms. That is your prayers and invocations literally going into universal space. So again, you're being told to ask. Don't just sit there and feel sad and limited and wanting. Find a solution and you'll find a way to co-create. Some people say, I don't just want to just keep on asking like a child and just sit there and do nothing. That is not really the holy way anyway. You're not designed to be that way. Your chakra points, you know it. Maybe you need to understand your chakra points to become more renewed, more connected, more awakened, more alive in that sense. So this bird, whatever purpose you want him to serve, or her, however it is you want to. But once you do, it's like she's flying off and working with Archangel Gabriel and all the messenger, the forms of the messengers. Again, all across the universe, past, present, future, everything is being changed around. Why? Because you chose to ask and you fluttered literally your wings of change. And they're working then. They're excited. And then the butterfly. Sometimes the butterfly is the most ignored of the symbols because it seems to be too tiny and too sensitive, you can say, not powerful enough. Like, what is she going to bring? She can actually bring creativity to you. Ask for this very date to attract into your life forms of creativity that you would not even think about earlier. Maybe the way you bathe, the way you eat, what you eat, who you connect with, how you connect, how you speak, all of those. Ask for maybe 5 or 10 different forms of change, even to meditation, who you meditate with, what you choose to receive in a meditation, what you take on as serious. Again, don't question yourself. If there's a certain concern that keeps on coming up, I want to find a new way to approach this problem. I want to find a new way to understand even these cards. And maybe you start first with the words and go to the images, or you start with the images and find new reasons to approach the images at different times of day for different reasons. and 20 as a number 2 and 0. Fresh start. You and God and the heavenly forces. You and your higher self. You is feeling complete, fulfilled, alive and creative in every way. So that is exactly the last statement, releasing judgments of yourself and others. A great day to forgive and just blend with the golden light in every way. In whatever form you seek, that beautiful long key one of the imps is holding, that can be that, the key of life. What is it that I need to open the door to? Ideas, inspiration, will just pour through the door. Pick it up, use it, spontaneous, intuitive, enjoying, expressing, and of course the supreme form of all of this, love. It all boils down, you can say, to that. One word, if you want to use only one word to describe life and creation in every way. The rest will all follow. And you find your own reasons, you can say, and own forms of expression and connection to each one of these symbols. And as always, I certainly feel renewed sharing this with you and having this community here. Thank you for your kind words every day. Let us all go forward together, feeling this renewal. Enjoy this renewal. And bye for now. And this comes from superbly from the Fairy Tarot Cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And the superb way that this renewal is represented so nicely and sweetly comes to us from the art and through the art of Howard David Johnson. And Howard can be reached at HOWARDAVIDJOHNSON.com. So this is Tina signing off for now. Bye-bye.